Peace, peace. Part two. Now, we were just talking about the aspect where today women are judging each other based on how they're using their bodies or their beauty or their sensuality or their sexuality to benefit themselves. This new thing that has come across with the conscious community of judging other women who embrace makeup, who embrace weaves or hair extension. Now, don't get me twisted. When you are putting in 6 ether fur, dead straight, dead blonde, let's be honest. You're obviously not trying to embrace yourself. And then we also need to stop reaching for exceptions, because I'm noticing the other new thing in order to justify certain things that we're doing is we're reaching for the minor microscopic exceptions, as if the tribe from New Guinea who has children with blonde afros. Don't act like that is connected to you getting your straight 6 ether hair, bleach blonde hair. You're not trying to imitate the Aborigines. You're just using that as a justification to continue doing the bullshit. But my main point is that I want women to understand that sexuality, sensuality, the embracement of your body, the embracement of your beauty, the enhancement of your beauty, the enhancement of your body is what you have always done. And if you study your ancient cultures, not just Egypt, but even ancient African tribes, where they create very specific applications for their hair, to turn their hair a red color. They'll put a certain mud in their hair, make their hair grow longer, do elaborate hairstyles, all these different things. All of this stuff comes from you and goes through different cycles and levels of existence depending on what time you are here on this earth and how advanced that civilization is. And like I was just talking about in the last video that got cut off, beauty and hygiene was a lifestyle within our advanced civilization. I don't know about other people, but if I'm going to imitate my ancestors, I choose to imitate the ones that were advanced. I don't want to imitate the small pockets of tribes running around somewhere butt naked throwing spears. That's not the ancestor I choose to imitate. Are they still spiritually connected? Are they still scientifically to a certain aspect like the Dogons and so on and so forth? Absolutely. But why imitate that when I can imitate the higher civilizations that were able to practice alchemy, that were building monumental structures, that knew the science of metallurgy and different things to apply to the body to enhance oxygen flow and to attract iron within the blood? That is the ancestor I want to imitate. I want to imitate the ancestors that knew that they were divine, that knew that they were divine scientists, and that knew that we're gods. So my main point is, please, ladies, stop judging other women based on them embracing what their true nature is. Because the feminine nature is beauty. The feminine nature is sensuality. And let's be honest, you don't even have to give up your body to receive from a man or from anybody. Sometimes just your energy alone, combined with your beauty, combined with your sultriness, combined with your sensuality, will make a man climb a mountain just to be in your presence. So let's stop pretending that all these women are just sleeping around, or all these women are being whores or prostitutes or whatever, because a lot of times they're getting things effortlessly while you're out there busting your ass to get something that they just snap their fingers and have a million men running to get them, and the men still not receiving no pussy and still not getting anything from them. Now, is that all of them? No. Some of them is out there laying and sleeping around, and it's sad too, because some of y'all that's busting your ass is laying around too and still not receiving nothing. And not only are you not receiving nothing, but you're attracting useless men. At least the female who is so vain and into herself, and who's always into her makeup and her nails and all that, at least she's attracting men that know their ability and their position to provide for her, at the minimum, at least. Am I saying it's right? Am I saying this is the epitome of what you should be? No. But what I'm saying is, this is part of the feminine nature. And when you embrace the feminine nature, embracing the feminine nature comes with your beauty. Embracing the feminine nature comes with sensuality, comes with being so sensitive to the energy of a room and to others that you move a certain way, you react a certain way, you speak in body language more than anybody else on this planet. So someone who dances for a living, someone who's a Instagram model or whatever the hell she is, don't get me wrong, are many of them lost, or do many of them lack so-called knowledge of self? Absolutely. But guess what? They're moving within their feminine energy and they're receiving effortlessly. effortlessly. Because remember, the feminine is effortless. The masculine is laborious. So if you out there working hard and grinding and all of this shit, don't be surprised when you attract a man who expects to receive more from you than he gives to you. Don't be surprised when you attract a man who is more vain about his appearance than you are about yours, because all you're doing is attracting your polarity. You see what I'm saying? So, basically, speaking with my brother, we were just talking about the fact that I just find it so interesting how quick a lot of females judge each other based on things that are absolutely a part of your nature. That's part of your nature. Wanting attention, wanting to be seen. Understand the feminine is the seen. The masculine is the unseen. This is why Amun is the hidden one. Amun is a masculine energy. Amun is a masculine god. He is the hidden one. But see, the feminine needs to be seen. This is why everything in this existence that you can see with the eye, all colors, all plants, all trees, animals, everything, it comes from the feminine. It comes from that universal yoni, that void, because it can be seen, therefore it is feminine. The air can't be seen, therefore air is masculine. You see what I'm saying? So you need to be seen. You need to have that attention. You need to be desired. You need to be longed for. Part of the feminine energy is alluring. Part of the feminine energy is coercion. Because you can inspire something within a man without saying one word. You can inspire the action within a man just by the way you walk, just by the way you smell, just by your smile, just by your beauty alone. This man will prove himself up and down, left and right, bend over backwards, just to get something from you, just because he wants to be in your presence and within the presence of your feminine energy. But when you masculine, yo, don't you work too? Don't you got a job? I'm saying, oh, you work like me. I'm saying, da 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 da. You get these type of dudes. You get these type of dudes that's trying to create some type of equal aspect, but still benefit from receiving your body. You see what I'm saying? So the feminine is reciprocation, and reciprocation comes after you have already received. That's just a fact. So fellas, understand, you are the initiator. You are the intensity. So you prove yourself in order for her to feel that you are worthy of reciprocation. Now, once you do for her and she does nothing for you, by all means, get rid of her ass. But at the end of the day, reciprocation comes after the point has been proven, comes after she has received. And woman is receiver, period. She is a receiver. That's what magnetism is. Magnetism brings things together. That's why she was the glue. That's why Big Mama was the glue in our families. She made the family come together on Sundays. She made the family eat together at the table. It was her that made that happen. If it wasn't for her, everybody would be scattered through the house eating in front of some TV or wherever the fuck, just like Daddy used to, just like Grandpa and them. They sit in the back, don't need to be seen, don't need to be heard, leave me alone, pass me my beer, let me watch this game. If you notice, the masculine energy don't need attention. And this is a big flag, because any man that needs attention, like needs that shit, and when he's not getting it, he gets in a certain mood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you're not paying him attention, all of a sudden he got an attitude, that's a flag. Now, if you choose that, then that's fine, because that's what you choose. But at the end of the day, once we understand what our nature is, we can stop judging each other based on the current society that's teaching us what's right and wrong about how we're conducting ourselves as men and women. Because your ancients, your great-grandmothers, your great-grandfathers, they understood their roles, their energy, and their nature, and conducted themselves as such based on that foundation. This is why they died together. This is why they lasted 50, 60 years in marriage together. Because they knew their position, they knew their role, they knew their energy. Your father knew when your mother was upset. She didn't have to tell him. I was looking at a post not too long ago by a great, beautiful goddess, love this goddess, primordial beings. Shout out to her. She was talking about, she made a post about how a man should know when his woman is upset, yada, yada. And then a man commented in the post itself, like, well, you a grown ass woman. Say what the problem is, da, da, da. And I had to comment on that and say that's a yes and a no. Because at the end of the day, if your woman is really your woman, is really your possession, that's another video, and I know y'all don't like that word, but if your woman is really your woman, is really your possession, then you should be able to understand and be in tune with how she feels and when she feels it. You should know that when she says no, she's not upset, she's pissed the fuck off. You should know that. You see what I'm saying? And back in the day, the real men, the true masculine men back in the day used to tell us that. The OGs used to break this stuff down to us. But now we're like, okay, well, she says she ain't mad, then she ain't mad. No, see, you being logical. But the feminine is not dealing in logic. The feminine is dealing with moments, cycles, feelings. You see, the feminine is dealing with a form of intuition. Intuition doesn't come with logic. So she's expecting you to feel how she feels at the time she's feeling, or at least pick up on the energy that she's projecting to you. And that's how she knows how in tune you are with her and how truly committed you are to her. Because when you put a woman before yourself, that means her feelings come before yours. So therefore, you should be able to pick up on how she feels about a situation or about an environment that you either put her in or that she's in right now. But to wrap this up, the feminine energy is meant to be sexual. She's meant to be enticing. She's meant to be alluring. Now, the difference is when she starts abusing her body with the different energies and the different DNA of men, that's another level. But using her sensuality, using her beauty, stop demonizing each other for that. A woman that's into enhancing her beauty that she already possesses, a woman that's into elaborate hairstyles, that's into changing, and this is what chaos is, by the way. Chaos is multi-directional. If y'all notice, I don't give a damn how much you like your nails right now. Well, all y'all women that get y'all nails done, you might get your nails done and love it to death. Within a week, you don't want them nails no more. I don't give a fuck if it was your favorite design. You want to change them now. So if I buy you the best outfit in the whole universe and say, baby, I bought you the best outfit, you don't need an outfit ever again. I bought you 20 duplicates